welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're looking into something you've probably seen 100 times. Those online deals that seem just a bit too good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a listener sent over some sources about a brand called Houston Ridge Shoes. They've got these boots, looks professional, but slashed like 75%, down from maybe $120 to $45.
Wow. Okay.
So our mission today, is this legit? Or is it, a classic sign of those drop shipping schemes we hear about? Let's dig in.
Yeah, and right off the bat, the whole legitimacy thing gets shaky when you look at who's actually running the site.
Oh,
The sources point out it's not Houston Ridge LLC. The operator is listed as Strong Ecom.
strong e-com. That sounds well, it sounds pretty generic, like something you find in a spam filter maybe.
Exactly. It
Yeah.
doesn't exactly scream high-quality footwear, does it? It's kind of a red flag #1 right there.
Okay, so the name's a bit weird. What about the site itself? The marketing?
Oh, the marketing copy is something else. It's full of phrases like quiet luxury, timeless silhouettes, elevated classics. One source just called it thesaurus vomit, which feels pretty accurate.
Huh, yeah. Just buzzwords trying to sound fancy.
Totally. It's just filler. It feels like they're trying to distract you, maybe justify a price point that doesn't really make sense.
So, about that price point,
Mm.
the permanent sale thing.
Yes. If everything is always on sale, these boots 75% off, other shoes 50% off, it's not really a sale, is it?
Right, it's just the price.
It's just the price. The sources identify this tactic pretty clearly. It's basically a psychological pricing game. They want you to feel like you're winning.
So that $120 original price, probably completely made up, just there to make the $45 look amazing.
Precisely. And that trick feels even more hollow when you try to find, well, anything about them online.
The digital footprint problem.
Or lack thereof. They claim they're redefining everyday style, but it seems they've elevated themselves right off the internet.
Yeah, we checked. The sources confirmed it. 0 reviews. We looked at the Better Business Bureau, Trustpilot, Reddit, even just Google searching. Nothing.
Yeah.
Just silence.
It's a void. Which is strange, right? Because the website itself often looks quite good.
It does. Clean design, really professional photos. These are like trust signals, aren't they?
Absolutely intentional trust signals. But according to the sources, if you strip away that nice-looking surface, you're left with basically nothing more than a domain name and a Shopify template.
Wow. So the slick website is kind of making up for the fact that nobody's actually talking about them.
That seems to be the play. And think about this. With absolutely no customer reviews, no track record, how do you know they'll actually honor that 30-day money-back guarantee they advertise?
Good point. There's no proof. You're just taking their word for it.
Exactly. Which leads us straight into the typical dropshipping playbook.
Okay, so how does that usually work?
Well, the sources suggest those nice photos, probably lifted from somewhere else, like directly from Chinese manufacturers or sites like AliExpress.
Ah,
So you place your order with Strong Ecom. They just forward it to a warehouse, likely in China. Then you wait,
how long are we talking?
maybe 4 weeks, sometimes longer. And that's where the real risk starts,
When the package finally shows up.
if it shows up. And what's inside well, it might only vaguely look like the boots you ordered.
Oh, no.
Yeah, the sources mention things like poor quality, falling apart after just a couple of weeks, or worse. One source mentioned items arriving smelling strongly of, like, industrial solvents.
Solvents. So you pay $45 for something that might be unusable or even smell toxic?
Potentially, yeah. It's a gamble. You're basically betting $45 that maybe it'll be okay.
And if it's not okay, that 30-day guarantee.
Ah, yes,
Yeah.
the return policy trap. So they say 30 days, but the catch, usually buried in the fine print, is you have to ship it back.
Back to where?
Back to the warehouse in China.
Oh, and I bet you have to pay for that shipping, right?
You got it, at your own expense. And international shipping for a pair of boots, that can easily cost more than the $45 you paid in the first place.
So you'd be paying, say, $50 just to return $45 boots that weren't right to begin with.
Exactly. It's designed so that actually returning the item makes no financial sense for you, so they almost never have to give a refund. It's really quite deceptive.
Okay, so summing this up, it looks like a professional website, doesn't mean much on its own.
Not at all. The real signs of a trustworthy business are things like, Actual customer reviews, a verifiable history, transparent operations,
Yes.
not just slick marketing.
So betting your money on a maybe, even with a huge discount, it's just not a good strategy.
Yeah.
You're better off spending that $50 somewhere with real customer service, like the sources suggest, Nordstrom, Zappos, DSW, places you know you can actually return things to easily.
Right. Reliability matters.
Mhm.
Verifiable footprints matter.
So here's the final thought then. If a deal looks amazing, but the company seems to have vanished from the entire online review world, how much is that savings really costing you? In risk, in your time, and maybe even in postage to China? Definitely something to keep questioning.
Absolutely. Keep questioning.
We'll catch you on the next deep dive.